Hello, hello, hello. As you can see, the hair is a full-on fro. See what happened was, I'm supposed to be braiding my hair, y'all, and I just ain't did it yet. I ain't did it. I brushed my hair out so it'll be easier to. I got a whole thing about my hair. I need to do a video about my hair because I have some damage going on here, but it looks really thick and healthy right now, but. Anyway, so what I want to talk about was online dating. Lady Daydream, I hate you. I hate you because I didn't want to talk about it, but I feel like I need to talk about it. It's kind of awkward for me. I haven't online dated since I was like 20, 21, maybe even younger than that. I started online dating really quickly because I didn't go a lot of different places. So yeah. Oh, and it's raining in Houston, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all have no idea. We have been living in drought land, okay, for the past few weeks. My grass looks like hay right now. So I'm really happy about it. I just hope it doesn't affect my power and all that. But anyway, so yes, online dating. It has been really interesting. Let me change that. It has been really interesting, to say the least. You know what? It's really funny to be able to analyze people just by their answers, just like how they answer questions and the things that they say. I guess what made me want to do the video today was just being able. Okay, there was this one guy. I was reading through his questions because you can like see how people answer their questions or whatever, and you can read through them. And I was reading through him, and I'm like, okay, he seems fine. He, looked like, we would be a good match. And then some of the stuff I read, I'm like, oh shit. Uh-oh. I see this going one of two ways. Either he is going to, because the question was, I don't even remember what the question was, but he made a comment about like how um, women who think they're really beautiful get big headed or something like that. And I'm like, oh shit. And to me, in my mind, that's a red flag because that sounds like a guy who wants a woman to be insecure, and insecure women are really clingy. And that was one of the things he said he liked was a woman who was clingy, which I've never seen anything like that. Most guys hate that. But he said that he liked it, and I'm like, that's a red flag because women who are extremely clingy tend to be lacking confidence. They feel like they need that male validation to be able to function. And I have been there. I have been there, and I'm like, oh shit. So one of two things are gonna happen. Either he's gonna really like the fact that I don't want to say like the fact, but some guys, they say one thing, but they really like something else. They'll say they're like a really calm, peaceful, nice girl, but then they always with bad girls kind of thing. So I feel like either he would like the fact that I'm kind of very forward um, in certain situations, and or he would just completely be just like just be disgusted with my forwardness or my how I see myself, because I do see myself as extremely beautiful. And so I'm like, this is gonna be interesting. And he sent me a message, and I'm like, I'm gonna test this shit. I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. And I was really extremely blunt about what it is that I want, not in a negative way or a mean way, but I was really blunt about what it is that I want and what it is that I'm looking for. And I asked him questions about what is it that he is looking for. And by the end of the conversation, I could tell he was starting to become like sarcastic. He was talking about some character cartoon that there was this character where he had a really big head and a little body, and I'm like, shade. And he believed he had a imaginary world, and he believed his world was real. And I was like, well, You know, he may be my brother, but the difference between him and me is that I actually make shit happen. I didn't say make shit happen, but I make shit happen. And that oftentimes it's kind of sad because there are people on this earth who become intimidated by people who are sure of themselves and who love themselves and deserve and know what they deserve. And they can find that a bit off-putting. And it's sad because that means that person is insecure and that they are still trying to find their light that they want to live in. And that can be a lot of missed opportunities because of that. But you know what? Life moves on. Like a fucking asshole. Oh, snap. He didn't answer me back. So I know I probably pissed him off. But it's just so funny to me because it just reminds me, number one, it reminds me of how I used to be. And it reminds me of a lot of guys that I used to talk to like that I couldn't understand why they acted the way they did. And it's because they need, just like an insecure person, an insecure woman is really clingy because she needs that validation from her man. He's an insecure guy who needs a woman to need to be validated by him to feel some sort of superiority. And it's like, it's funny that you don't like people who are narcissistic or big-headed, but that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you want. You want someone to hype you up and make your head big. But like I said, it's been interesting. I can't talk about just him. I talk about myself because I've seen a lot of my own flaws come forward, a lot of my own insecurities come forward, and a lot of things that I don't really like about myself sometimes. And I've made an effort to switch up and change those kind of things. And it's just been really interesting. I feel like the online dating process for me has been more of an exploring of myself versus exploring the other person. I mean, it's like watching to see how the other person mirrors what it is that I'm putting out. And when they do, like, what the hell is that? I got a bald spot. This is my psoriasis. Psoriasis wine. Wine. You can see them all little spots. I have psoriasis, y'all. And it's starting to get out of hand because I haven't washed my hair. I know. Anyway, I'm off topic. But yeah, watching myself be mirrored in people that I like, and I found a huge like disconnectedness of what I say I like and what I say I want versus what I'm attracted to, because I tend to have a tendency to be attracted to assholes. So sometimes I can be an asshole. I know it. I can't even talk about it, but I'm trying to become better, and I'm like, okay. Now I see where what's going on with me. Let me fix that, and then I'll re-log on, you know, in a few days or the next day or whatever. Because sometimes I have to log off. I'm like, oh shit, so this is what I'm attracting. Okay, let me log off. Ooh, I was gonna say, is that thing burning? Like, let me log off. Let me do some reconnecting with my source and myself, and then log back on and with the fixed and altered self. It's like, okay, I see this is happening. How can I alter this, angels, people, whatever, and do that. Sometimes it takes longer than a day or so, but you know, so it has been an experience. But you know what? Every day I learn more about myself. I grow. I learn more about other people, and I learn more about what I want and how I need to be realistic about what it is that I am attracting versus what it is that I say that I want. Because that is a huge thing that I've had to tweak in my mind. It's like, okay, so there's something wrong with my picometer. Let me do some recalibrations and change expectations, or no expectations. Well, you have to have some. But, you know, cut off some expectations and turn on some others. And let's go back into it. So, yes, y'all, it has been interesting. And like I said, I don't want to talk too much about it because, I don't know, it's like a kind of a weird combination between I feel like I might jinx myself. And also, I don't know, I don't like talking about my business in the street. I put my business in the street like that. Not unless, you know, I'm past it. But either way, we shall see, y'all, and I'll let y'all know in the future how it goes. But it's just interesting. It's really, really interesting. So, anyways, if you guys have any comments on online dating, shout out to Lady Daydream for bringing this up. I swear, it's like I feel like you're secretly reading my mind and then calling it intuition. Because it seems like whenever I'm thinking about something, I'll be still thinking about it, like, huh, should I talk about this or should I not? And then, like, a few days later or a week later, bye. I can log off.